literally been talking to one of my good friends who's a Madison Scout alumni. So yeah, you know what we're doing. And welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. If this is not your first time, welcome to Musical Experience. My name is Jason, the Funky Trumpet, and like I say in every video, I'm a huge band geek. I'm a big old band nerd. This piece of metal has paid for and kept me busy. It paid for most of my life. It kept me out of trouble. Got me into some trouble, but it is one of the single most important things I've ever done. I mean, being able to take an inanimate object and make it sing, make people happy, make people dance, make people smile. Yeah. Oop. Ah. My finger stuck. That's what she said. If you've been following the channel, we've been doing a lot of breakdowns, reactions to some of the best drum corps over the last 50 years, and today's going to be no exception. I do need to make an amendment, an update to the '08 video for the Madison Scouts. I've been talking to a really good friend of mine. I went to college with this guy, recorded albums with this dude. He is a Madison alum, '04, '06, and '08. And before that, he marched a corps called Southwind. So when I talk about, local corps or smaller corps, Zephyrus being based out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is where I live, that is a local corps. And Southwind was that. I wish he was on the phone right now. I'm gonna try and get him on one of these here soon. Maybe do like a FaceTime thing. But yeah, Southwind I'd even forgotten about. But then again, Black Gold is another one. There are corps that are local corps that pop up and fold, pop up and fold. But in talking about that, we got in this conversation about the 90s versus the early 2000s and how, jokingly, I'm envious that he was able to march in the 2000s. And I've told that story in previous videos. The 2008 Madison video, I talk about how jokingly we tried to fake my ID to make me younger so I could march that year, because I pointed out a hole in that video. That's what the conversation started with. He also told me to talk more in my videos, so yeah, sorry to everyone else. Jared, I'm talking more. I pointed out a hole in the video. That was supposed to be the person from our college who, yeah, I now know where that hole, or who was supposed to go in that hole. I realize, oh my god, I realize how bad this sounds. Ooh. I know who was supposed to be in that spot. And man, the joke we keep making is that if I was 10 years younger, I would have been in that spot. That's funny. That's funny. And now they're talking about raising the age out year to 25. Man, where was that in 2006? Seriously, where was that in 2006? I'd have jumped at the opportunity. Anyway, so like I said, I've been talking about the Madison Scouts, which, the 90s were amazing. We've covered 96, 95, heck, we've even gone back to 75 by this time. The thing with the Madison Scouts is they are almost a 100-year-old corps. In fact, they are, at this point, the oldest corps in DCI. And that is a freaking flex. That's awesome. They have been consistently powerful. They always provide entertainment. And they do have the distinction of holding every single slot in the top 12 and 13. So, yeah, they've done stuff no one else has done. And Pirates of Lake Mendoza is one of my favorite shows. Crazy thing is, I only had this on VHS. I saw it live in Tulsa at the age of 16. And yeah, I haven't seen it really since then. So let's check it out together. Yo! That rolling drill. That was a clean throw by every member of the guard. I forgot how cool this show was. God, I miss those bugles. God, the way that it gets pressed and his hand. This drill is awesome. That was electric. Okay. Every college freshman on it. Nope, nope. And to think, this is before Pirates of the Caribbean came out. That battery's put in some serious work right now. So are the mallets, too. Every sibling fight ever. Oh! Yo, no, hold up. That was awesome. Hold on. Yo! First off, the drill is amazing, but that was a really, really, really cool ending. Listen to that percussion. mean, it's one thing when they have such an amazing performance, but they consistently have amazing performances. This is why, like, I tell that story about getting grounded, trying to sneak out and go audition for the Madison Scouts. This is why. This is why I saw this show and was like, okay, I gotta be here. I do love the use of the sails. That's cool. Nice. God, those freaking bugles! If you know where to find one of those G bugles, put it in the comments, let me know. I've been looking for one forever. I had an old K-Bach. I want one of those G bugles. I will trade, you know what, I might actually trade an entire set of turntables just to get one G bugle. That snare roll was clean as... The scatter drill. Is this Dead Man's Chest? And again, remember, there are no mics on the field. You know, they don't have head cams or mic packs or anything wireless at this point. You had to project off of the back stands. See? But when they do that turn, look at the way that rolls. Absolutely brilliant. Those rifles are on point. Flags over there killing it. Nice. Yo, whoa, the bass drums. Listen to that roll. forgot about this. I forgot about this. There's the company front. Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah. They came into and held that while he took a picture. I saw that happen live. That's how you end a freaking show. Like oh my god. I just went back to being 16 years old again. I remember watching that live. Like I remember seeing that live. It was so cool. Back then you didn't do that kind of stuff. You didn't turn around and take a picture of the audience. Obviously, back then we didn't have digital cameras, so you probably had. I guarantee you that was. You had to drop it off somewhere, so it was either a 1 hour photo or they had to wait 2 weeks. In which case, it could very well have been just a blurry photograph of an audience. Doesn't matter. The point was, it was there. Like that moment in time. That was a really cool experience. That really was. God, to see that show live again, I'd pay money to see that show live again for the first time. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Again, I'd say it every year. I say it every year. I say it in every video. Try to say it in every video. If you march to core, tell me what year. Tell me what the show was like. And yeah, if we haven't gotten to it yet, I want to see it. We got some cool ones coming up. So stay tuned. Thanks for subscribing. Hit the like button and go practice. Peace.